See more 566 species in genus Hoya at monsteraholic.com. How to care for Hoya pubicalyx. The Hoya pubicalyx, also known as the silver dollar Hoya or sweetheart Hoya, is a popular houseplant prized for its lush, round leaves and clusters of fragrant flowers. Here's a guide to keep your Hoya pubicalyx happy and thriving. Light. Bright, indirect sunlight is ideal. This will encourage healthy growth and potentially lead to blooms. Too little light can result in leggy growth and fewer flowers. Avoid harsh direct sun, especially during the hottest parts of the day, as it can scorch the leaves. Watering. Water deeply when the soil dries out completely. Hoya pubicalyx prefers to dry out between waterings. Overwatering is a major threat, so underwatering is better than overwatering. Sticking your finger into the soil to check moisture is a good practice. If the top inch or two feels dry, it's time to water. Humidity. Moderate humidity, around 40 to 60%, is sufficient. While Hoya pubicalyx tolerates average household humidity, it can thrive with a little extra moisture in the air, especially during dry spells or winter months. You can increase humidity by misting the plant occasionally with lukewarm water, avoiding the flowers. Using a pebble tray filled with water, ensure the pot sits above the water level. Grouping your Hoya pubicalyx with other humidity-loving plants. Using a humidifier. Temperature. Warm temperatures between 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 27 degrees Celsius, are ideal. Protect your plant from cold drafts and sudden temperature fluctuations. Soil and potting. A well-draining potting mix is essential. A succulent or cactus mix works well, or you can use a standard potting mix with added perlite or orchid bark for extra drainage. Consider using a pot with drainage holes that are slightly larger than usual to ensure excess water drains quickly. Fertilizing. Fertilize sparingly during the growing season, spring and summer, only. Apply a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength once a month or a slow-release fertilizer formulated for houseplants according to package instructions. Avoid over-fertilizing, as it can damage the roots. Support, optional. Hoya pubicalyx is a natural climber. As it matures, providing a moss pole or trellis can encourage climbing growth. You can gently train the vines to climb the support structure. Additional tips. Wipe the leaves occasionally with a damp cloth to remove dust and improve light absorption. Avoid harsh chemicals or cleaning products. Hoya pubicalyx is a relatively slow grower. Don't be discouraged if it doesn't put out new leaves frequently. Patience is key. Watch out for common houseplant pests like mealybugs and spider mites. Neem oil solution or insecticidal soap can be used for control. How to propagate Hoya pubicalyx. Hoya pubicalyx can be propagated through stem cuttings. Selecting a cutting, choose a healthy stem with several leaves. Taking the cutting, use clean, sharp scissors or a knife to cut below a node. Aim for a cutting that is at least a few inches long. Rooting the cutting, place the cutting in a well-draining potting mix or water. Ensure that at least one node is submerged. Roots will develop within a few weeks. Planting. Once roots are established, transplant the cutting into a pot with well-draining soil. How to get Hoya pubicalyx to bloom. To encourage Hoya pubicalyx to bloom, ensure it receives adequate light and proper care. Hoyas typically bloom when they reach maturity and are provided with the right environmental conditions. Additionally, a slight drop in temperature during the fall and winter months can sometimes trigger blooming. Is Hoya pubicalyx synonymous with Hoya silver pink? Hoya pubicalyx and Hoya silver pink are closely related but are not synonymous. Hoya pubicalyx is a species of Hoya known for its large, elongated leaves and clusters of flowers. Hoya silver pink, on the other hand, is a cultivar or variety of Hoya pubicalyx with silver pink variegation on its leaves. Is Hoya pubicalyx toxic to cats? Hoya pubicalyx is not considered toxic to cats. However, it's always a good idea to monitor pets around plants and consult a veterinarian if you suspect ingestion. Hoya pubicalyx versus carnosa. For an extended duration, I held the belief that Hoya pubicalyx splash belonged to the same category as Hoya carnosa. Despite their numerous resemblances, they are indeed distinct. Notably, pubicalyx showcases slightly elongated and comparatively thinner leaves compared to carnosa. Nevertheless, both varieties flourish magnificently, exhibiting captivating vines that gracefully ascend and descend.